Right, folks, this is a serious one, as you've seen from the title and of the thumbnail. This is one of my PO boxes, and Steve's always saying that he likes curries and hot foods.
I've got the paramedics on standby.
Yeah, we've got that. We've got the defibrillator in the hallway if I've got to rip his shirt open and say clear. So somebody kindly has sent me this Carolina Reaper Biltong. Is it Biltong or Biltong?
I don't like the Reaper bit.
No, I don't. Chili Wizard. It's super hot, ready to eat, high in protein. Who gives a f about protein when you're burning your mouth out? That's what it is, folks. I can't remember the person who sent name who sent me this. I've left it at home in the box. I don't know whether they did actually put the name on it. So when I started this YouTubing thing with the PO box, Steve, I knew things like this were going to start happening. I did have a bit of a feeling that people will be sending me stuff to do, review, that is going to cause me some pain. So I'll just read the story on the... I'll build the anticipation up. Our Carolina Reaper Biltong is created from premium topside beef and marinated in a traditional South African blend of spices. It's incredibly hot.
Is it?
Yes, in big capital letters. And not for the faint-hearted. And it's basically got a picture of a skull on that's laughing at us, Steve. He's wearing the... what was the bloody Confederate's flag on his hat? It's beef made with 200 grams of raw beef, 100 grams of biltong, cider vinegar seasoning, corn. It's got other stuff in it as well. The oxygen absorber sachet in this packet should not be consumed. It's got one of the... That's how bad it is, Steve. It's got a bloody oxygen...
Hang on a minute, am I being a bit thick or what? But what's that got to do with South Africa? If it's
that's what I thought. If it's... I did think that. Traditional South African blend of spices. I don't know. More, you never know, do you?
No. I'd love to know. If anybody knows out there in the BVM land...
Yeah.
Put us thick, get us right and tell us where South Africa.
Is there anything to do? Unless no, because it's got the Confederate's flag on, so it's Carolina. Yeah. Where is Carolina? Is it in Georgia?
No, Carolina. There are two Carolinas in the States. There's North and South Carolina.
Yeah, but is it near Georgia? Right? I can't remember. I'm just asking.
No, because Georgia's in the south.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I was just asking because I've actually got a Facebook friend. Eileen, that she'll probably put me right now and call me a complete idiot, British fool, and say something wrong about my teeth, and slag the weather off and ask me where my bowler hat is.
And do you know the Queen?
Yeah, do I know the Queen? Because they do. It seems that Americans all seem to think that we've got bad teeth, and do
you know the daftest thing? Because we do a bit of internet voice chat.
Yeah.
Voice chat. I'll go into that another time because I know people are going to say, how the hell do you do that? Well, I'll tell you sometime.
Yeah.
But
we'll save it for a podcast.
Yeah, I was speaking to this friend of ours in America. We didn't know that well at the time. And do you know what she actually said? She actually said, do you celebrate Christmas on December 25 like we do?
And you said, no, it's the 25th. Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe that. It's because... But there again, Steve... We've got idiots like that here, who, you know, who say stupid things like that don't understand what is going off in the world. You know, it's like they're in their own little cocoon, and they just haven't got a clue. But yeah, I can believe that. I can believe it. So I did actually have an American once who wished me happy 4th of July.
Really?
Why? Because we got our arses kicked. Why would I want to be grateful over that? You know, it was the start of the end of the empire.
Yeah. Come on, you're putting off the evil.
I know I am.
They're all sitting there saying, for God's sake.
Yeah, get on with it. Let me see you in pain.
Yeah.
Right. I'll take that little sachet out, Steve, because I don't want you to chew on that.
Oh, no.
Right.
Okay.
Put that in my box. Right. Do you want to... There's the packet, mate, if you want to smell it. I take it you don't want none, Sue.
No, thank you.
Yeah, there's no smell to it in there.
No, there ain't.
I was expecting fumes and flames and burning the nasal hair.
Shall I take a bit of that? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
A reasonable
now be careful, right? Because if you go for a slash later on...
I know,
yeah.
I know what you're saying. Right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm going for it now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, booty. Yeah, I took a bigger bit than that, Steve.
Oh, go on then. Hang on. I can't see what the fuss is about. It's all right. I've had hotter crisps than that.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, it's burning.
Oh, it's burning. Hang on.
Hold on. There you go. We got the
Clear
cake.
again. It's got there. Ah. Oh.
Yeah, it's hot in it.
This is. It is hot. It is.
Oh shit.
Bloody hell. Is it making you sweat like
Yeah, it is.
I think it must be a family trait, you know. Make your head sweat.
Yeah, that's hot and that's burning.
That is.
So them crisps that you had.
Yeah. You know, the fire eaters.
Yeah, they were hot.
No, it's not just that though.
Yeah.
Well done, whoever it was.
Yes.
It's bloody hot, that.
Oh, Struth, that is on the arm. I've just got to go and rinse my mouth out.
Oh, he's left me in charge. Oh, I can say what I like now, can't I? Some of you are commenting that I don't talk quite like David. I don't say sitter and all that lot. The reason is because when I was a kid, I was away at school, at boarding school, and I had a lot of me Leicestershire taken out of me. But it does come back on occasion.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's
yeah, it does.
Where were you?
Oh God, all over the place. Northamptonshire, Shropshire, Worcestershire.
Coleshill? Oh, no,
No,
broke
that
your leg.
hospital, yeah, Worcestershire. The place that people might know who live in the West Midlands is, it was about half a mile from the Austin Morris Works at Longbridge on Rose Hill, if you know that. It's a posh housing estate now. It's a gated housing estate now.
Keep people like us out, Steve.
Yeah, that's it. Where all the millionaires live. But if anybody knows, just going down Rose Hill, the other side Bromsgrove, it used to be Lord Austin's old house. You know Austin, who did the well, it was Alex Zigonia that did the Mini, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It was Lord Austin's house and home.
Did you want any more of that Biltong?
No, bloody don't, thank you. You can take that. Give it the doodle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know it. Yes, Longbridge, they're building the electric Mini now, isn't they? And they've shipped all the engine that the other engines that they make for Mini.
I don't know what you've done to me.
Yeah. Oh God, my tongue's burning.
You know, Anthony was right. Anthony Dow was right. You're a very naughty boy.
Yeah, bloody am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did give you the chance though.
You did. You did.
But so that's where you went then. You went to boarding school.
I did. They weren't approved schools.
No.
They were quite nice.
Yeah.
But yes, indeed. They used to. Can you imagine shipping a 7-year-old out
Yeah.
to 70 miles away?
Yeah.
That's how it was in those days.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So. And the worst thing is, obviously, you couldn't see where you were bloody going, could you? You didn't know your surroundings or anything. You had to start all over again.
Well, you learned pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
But so what were it? A Catholic school or something?
No. Just school for the blind.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who's at school now, I know you've got lots of kids that watch your channel. What they do now is they integrate blind kids along with the sighted kids, and I'm not so sure that works terribly well. I'll talk more about that on a podcast.
We're gonna have a good podcast, this, you know, Steve.
Yeah, we are.
I did an interview with a lad called Ricky Tang, I can't remember his name. And it was actually, he's going to put it out on his channel and on Twitter in a couple of weeks. In fact, I'm going to take a photo and send it to him. And he was asking quite a lot about you as well and that. And he says how good it is because we don't get to see the insight of a blind person's life.
No, you don't.
And it was quite interesting. So, you never know, Steve. We might be an award-winning channel at this rate.
Yeah, we might. When are you going to give me my cut?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll have to get you a cut, won't you? That's right. So I'll have to work out a percentage. We'll have to, 25%?
What, for you?
For the video. Yeah. I'll have to do that, won't I? I'll have to, yeah, because I suppose people could say I'm using and abusing you and gaining capital out of you.
Oh, you are. You
Yeah.
are. Absolutely. That's what I think.
So I'll have to look into that. You'll have to get an agent. Right, so what do we think of the Carolina Reaper?
Hot.
Hot, very hot. It was really, really hot. Thank you to the person who sent us that.
It was a slow burner.
It was, yeah, because I thought when you ate it, I thought, he's going on about crisps. And then all of a sudden it just hit you.
Yeah.
And it was hot. It was hot. My mouth is still burning from it.
So is mine.
Yeah. All right, folks. We'll be back soon and do some more reviews. And we're going to get that podcast sorted, Steve. I've set up an account.
Have you?
Yeah. So I'll have to bring the right equipment over, and we'll do like Smith and Jones when they used to.
Is it just audio? Because I've listened to some podcasts. I've listened to podcasts.
Well, I can record it and put it out on YouTube, and I can also put it out as a file on podcasts. So.
I think it might be good if people just listened.
Yeah,
if they hadn't got the visual distraction.
Yes, I've got a mate, Elliot, and he sent me a text the other day saying it would be a good idea to do a podcast, just a podcast. So
you can live in my world for a bit.
Yes, that's it. We'll sit in a dark room, no lights on, and that'll be it. That'll be all right, won't it? So there you go. So that's something to look forward to, folks. We'll see you soon. All right, say bye, Steve.
Cheers, everybody.